Welcome to Mr. Giant Reaction Ting and Ting and Ting. I'm Mr. Giant, back with another reaction for you, back with another video. And this one is by Mirabela Dauer. And this is a song about a child singing or saying their gratitude towards their mother for being there for them, for helping them through the rough times, for teaching them how to live and how to be a good human being in this world. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody told me, hey, Mr. Giant, you have to check this one out. You know, this lady, I do believe they said she was born in 1947 in Bucharest, and she's a singer, actress, among other things. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, this lady seems to be multifaceted, you know. Before I continue though, let me give some thanks and big up to a couple of people here. To the lady who gave me super thanks gift through the YouTube site underneath the video there. You could go ahead and do that there. Thank you so much for the gift there. And to the gentleman who sent me gift donations through the PayPal. Thank you very much. And here's the thing, I'm going to tell you this. You know what I'm going to do with those? Okay, I've been working on saving money so that I could travel. All right? So I've got that savings going. So here's what I'm going to do. That money that I got through the gifts there goes into the saving fund. Because you know what? I want to go to Bucharest. I want to go to Belgrade. I want to go to Skopje. I want to go to all those places. I want to taste the food. I want to smile with the people. You know what I mean? I want to do all of that stuff. So I've been saving up to do that, along with saving up to go home too. But you know, that's a whole different section right there, you know. But I've been putting money back to go see the places that I react about, you know what I mean? The castles, the mosques, the churches, the castles, all that history. I want to walk in it. So you understand what I mean? So that money, those gifts ain't just willy-nilly. It's going towards something, and that's what I'm gonna start putting that towards. Thank you all again for those gifts. Let's go ahead and YouTube and simmer and see what this melody is all about here. You understand what I'm saying?
Mulțumesc, iubită mamă, steaua mea din zor de zi. Fără tine mi-este teamă că planeta s-a răcit. Fără tine mi-este teamă că planeta s-a răcit. Te-am secătuit de blagă, m-ai născut, m-ai înflorit. Pentru tine, mamă dragă, soarele el a sfințit. Pentru tine, mamă dragă, soarele el a sfințit. Mamă frumoasă, primul meu rai, fă o minune, te rog, mai stai. Dulce lumină, ram de măslin, încă nu-i vremea, mai stai puțin. Dulce lumină, ram de măslin, încă nu-i vremea, mai stai puțin. Mamă frumoasă, primul meu rai, fă o minune, te rog, mai stai. stai nicăieri a firii. Nu pleca fără să-mi lași zăcămintele iubirii. Mamă, suflet uriaș și secretul nemuririi. Mamă, suflet uriaș. Mulțumesc, iubită mamă, iubită mamă, iubită mamă.
There's a softness to what her, to her voice. There's a really soothing softness to her voice. Singing an ode to her mother, and it sounds like a reggae beat because there is a reggae bass line. That is for sure. It's a reggae bass line. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Listening to it, I think it took me to certain places like late night, simmer down time is what we call it on the island. Later twilight, you know what I mean? 8, 9 o'clock after you finish having dinner. It's simmer down music. And I also see when reading up about her, it says that she was very popular because she was a pop singer too. She was very popular with easygoing soft music, and her voice suit that easygoing soft music. Even when the octave went up, it's like real nice and easygoing. And that was quite soothing. And on top of that, she's singing about mother. And as you all know, my mama's boy. I'll take a bow. I'll take a second bow. I'm a bow to that. I don't care what nobody say. I'm proud to be a mama's boy. My mom raised me. All props to her. You understand? My ex-wife used to say, you're such a mama's boy. And I would go, thank you. And she'd go, you're not supposed to say thank you for that. That's like a dig. I said, no, it's not. So my mom was the greatest person on the planet. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got nothing to be ashamed of. If you're going to call me a mama's boy, I'd rather call that than a lot of other things. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact that she's singing that, and it's an ode to her mother and what she does for everything. In reggae music, a lot of reggae stars sing about their mother all the time, constantly. There's so many reggae songs about mother, and even calypso songs. There's calypso songs about mother too. You know what I mean? And that brings into something else. The Balkans have a whole lot more history than the Caribbean. But then there are certain things that are compatible, and maybe it's because in modern times we went through some of the things that they have been through. We had a revolution in 1979. Romania had one in 1989, and then they had other things happen. We had riots and stuff in the 70s and stuff, and those places had their share of political turmoil. You know what I mean? And they weren't like extravagantly rich people, but they got along and they took care of each other. We really think of our mothers a lot because it seems like a lot of songs about mothers over there. So, Ireland is kind of like that too. And the music, you have a lot more social commentary than, let's say, in the richer countries where they sing about this constant partying and stuff all the time. Now, here's something else I've noticed, that whenever people from that region, the Balkan region, do reggae music, they stay true to what it's about. You know what I mean? The social commentary is there. Somebody said that, like Subca Party. There was a lot of, they said they're nationalistic, but I guess you could say reggae is sort of kind of like that too, And even calypso, to a certain degree, has got that element of it in there. And so there's a sort of synergy going on. And we don't even know it's going on because we're so far apart, and the only news we get about each other is what certain groups tell us. You know what I'm saying? Another thing too, people would tell me, like when I visit Romania, people would stare at me, but it's not because they have, they're thinking bad. It's just that they're not used to certain areas wouldn't be used to be seeing people like me. But if you go to the Caribbean, the same thing would happen to you. They're going to stare at you because, especially if you go up to the countryside now, we're used to tourists and stuff. Here's the thing about the staring in the Caribbean. They want to come up and talk to you. They want to know where you're from. They want to know what it's like where you're from. because a lot of us from the Caribbean travel in that region. I mean, Eddie Grant did a song with the guy, the Fish Band guy, or whatever is his name. He did a song with him. Then they had that whole Rastafarian exchange in Serbia, where the brass ensemble and Rastafarians playing the drums and the Serbians are playing the brass and stuff. So there's a sort of synergy going on between that region and the Balkans, and it's kind of cool. But I enjoyed this. Thank you for suggesting this. If you like this reaction, please drop a comment. Thank you for all the comments, by the way, and all the kind words that you give me. I really enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy doing it with me. And I hope you also enjoy my babblings too, you know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoy that too, you know. Let's start taking care of each other. Let's start getting to know each other. I want to pump this out as much as I can, yeah. That's not what I'm saying, so yeah. Because there's people from the Caribbean on here, people from Africa on here, people from Canada on here, people from Ireland on here, people from all over watching these reactions. So we're going to know about each other. And we're going to start taking care of each other. And together, we all could bring a little bit of peace in this world. Take care.